If you are like me, you spend some time in a tackle store looking for something new to include in your tackle collection. You may have seen high-vis fishing line and wondered if you should use it and what makes it different from other fishing line. On this channel, I give you the information that you need to get better at fishing and hopefully improve your life. It doesn't matter if you're an avid angler or someone who just picked up their first rod and reel, because today I'll explore, should you use high-vis fishing line? Clear or blue fishing line is known as low visibility fishing line, which is made to disappear in the water column. This makes it more difficult for the fish to see your line and therefore may increase the chance of a bite. But on the other hand, high visibility fishing line is made so it's clearly visible to the angler. This makes it easier to detect a bite and see where you are casting. It can also be easier for you to tie on small hooks or other tackle. If you are fishing in dirty or muddy water, the high visibility line is easier for the angler to see. It will allow you to see where your line is in the water and where it enters the water, which gives you a better perspective of where your lure is under the water. Some anglers check for bites by watching the rod tip or by keeping a finger on the line to feel the tension, while others look for visual indication of a bite by watching the line. The bright color of the line makes it easier for the angler to see movement on the line, which would indicate the fish is showing interest in the bait. The argument against using a high visibility line on your rod is that if the line stands out in the water, it is visible to the fish, and it may discourage the fish from taking your bait. Some species of fish are picky feeders and can become wary of approaching your bait if the line is highly visible in the water. The fishing depth that you are targeting will also affect the choice of line color. Under the surface, light gradually loses its ability to penetrate the water column the deeper you go. Because of this, the fishing line and anything under the surface gradually changes color depending on the depth, water clarity, and other factors. Maybe part of the reason fish don't spook from high-vis line is because the line is not actually as bright as you think it is once it's underwater. My other thought is that for whatever reason, they simply don't correlate fishing line with danger. They are much more interested in the bait at the end of the line than they are in the line itself. Bright colored lines also work well for both jigging vertically or for casting and retrieving. The ability to quickly determine if something is different with your line will translate into quicker hook sets and more fish. Any minor decrease in bites due to line visibility will more than be made up for by being able to detect the bites that you do get.